Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel again, and thank you so much for liking our previous videos and sharing them with your friends. So I am so excited to jump into today's topic, because just that dive, because it's a topic which is very interesting, and I think every one of you, if you want to know a secret to become rich in the easiest form, we're going to talk about that in this video today. So if you've not liked, subscribed our channel, please do it, and please keep sharing it with as much of your friends as possible, because in today's topic is an interesting one. So let's just get back to the point. I would basically say the best and the most assured way of getting rich is by an investment in property. It is time tested. You must know a lot of people. I do know personally a lot of people who, just by the virtue of lands being passed on from their fathers and grandfathers, have just by the virtue of having that land, they've developed that land into colonies. They have commercialized. They've built complexes on it. They've got financiers to do a lot of job for them, and they've become actually rich. A lot of people say that they are overnight rich, but it is not overnight. It is because they've had the property and for a long period of time. And when there's a development that goes into that, comes into a picture in that areas where the properties are held, definitely that's going to give a lot of returns to anyone who's having property there. So, I'm going to give you, take it for written, that the best way that people have been getting rich since time immemorial, you must have heard the kings fighting wars, and why did they fight wars? They fought wars basically for lands, right? Am I right or wrong? Yes, they did. And then now also you see a lot of issues for lands, because it's a short of way, and this industry is always going to be there. You like it or you do not like, the real estate is going to be there. Yes, currently the market is slack. Currently the market is not, the rates have not been appreciating. That is only because there was a bubble at one period of time. Since 2003 till 2013, there was a bubble when the properties appreciated by 30 to 35% per annum. So that, something which grows at that pace, especially when the Indian economy is not growing that fast. It was about 7 to 8% GDP growth that was happening at that point of time. But the property rates were like 30 to 35% per annum. And like anyone who bought a property at that time was like 3-4 years, they doubled the valuation of the property. It was good for a short period of time, but that kind of a bubble does not last. And because of that, there's a market correction that's happening. There's a time correction for the properties. And that's been happening for the past few years. And this is like, again, people say that it's going to be for the next few years. So, but when I say, I do agree that the market is a little slack. But tell me, friends, don't you think it is the best time to buy if you have the money and the resources? Because you're going to get very good properties at very cheap prices. You get a 2 crore property at 1 crore, 1 crore 20 lakhs, you're already in a profit. That saving of 80 lakhs or 50 lakhs is already your profit. And there is this market which is always going to go up, because it is one of the most basic needs of a human life. Yes, the real estate industry might manifest itself into different kinds, might adapt. Like you might have instead of the regular rentals, you could do co-living spaces, you could do co-working spaces instead of the regular offices. All in all, what I'm trying to say here is that whatever happens, in the long run, the real estate industry will survive and will only thrive. So anyone who wants to get rich, so this is one of the best ways to get rich. Just own a property, and this is the best time to buy. You do not buy properties when the property is at its peak curve. The business moves in S curves. There's a lower curve, and then there's the higher peak. In the peak is the time when you sell properties, and the lowest point is when you buy. And when you buy, and then when you sell the property at this point, that is the money that you're going to make, and that is the money that's going to get you rich, the difference. So if this is like a very time tested and a very assured way of getting money and getting rich, does not matter. This is I firmly believe, this is my personal opinion, that if you have the resources, please do it. But yes, when I say do it, I would like to say like about 3 things to you. The first is that you financially plan. your goal. I mean, like, you know what kind of a budget you have, you know what kind of earnings that you're currently having, and in accordance with that, you buy a property. Do not overburden. Like, if you cannot buy a 3 BHK, for example, I'm giving you, buy a 1 BHK. If you cannot, or if you can buy a 3 BHK, what you do is, it's giving you a hack again. It's just going around a little, giving you a hack. If you buy a 3 BHK, you stay in one of the rooms, or maybe use 2 rooms and give 1 room for a rent. So this is, anyways, you will start getting the rental incomes, and also you will start, like, there'll be a capital appreciation that will happen every year. Okay, so first, coming back to the first point is, what is the first point again? Is financial planning. So do your financial planning according to your budget, and what comes in your budget, do buy that. But buy. Secondly, is, as I said, you buy when the market is at its lowest, and you make money not when you sell, but when you buy. So be smart buyer. Look out for properties, and there's a lot of unsold stock inventories in the market right now. When you go to buy a building or you go to buy a home, you can get the best rate. You can bargain for a better rates, because anyways the builders are themselves wanting to give a lot of discounts and all of this. So buy a property at the lowest and save as much money as you can. And the third is sit and enjoy, man. Having a home in India is always an emotional thing. The first home, if you have, your own home, your own space, just enjoy. If you're the end user of it, and as I told you, you could even, like, rent it out if you have a 3-bedroom, or if you just do not have that capacity, buy a single bedroom thing. Enjoy it. Be peace of mind, because that is the ultimate objective of any investments. And then hold it for a few years, 15 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and this is definitely one of the best ways of getting rich. It's a personal opinion. And if you really agree to it, please do comment. And if you do not agree to it, also please do comment, because debates or different point of views are always nice to discuss, and I could clarify if you have any questions or of that sort. Thank you so much, everyone, for liking our previous videos, and I hope you would like this video as well. This is more of an opinion, personal opinion. So please do like, subscribe, and share our videos. This is Furkan Gola again, signing off. Thank you so much. Have a good day.